up with his most famous poem there.
The Bethlehem or the
Slouches Toward
Yeah, Slouches
Bethlehem,
Toward
but I can't remember the title of it. Anyway, if he did that with that poem, I mean, that's fucking incredible.
I don't know. I think he did that in Spoke with the Dead.
It seems pretty well edited to me.
Yeah.
I'll remember the name of the poem later.
Yeah, me too. The Falconer cannot hear the Falcon cannot hear the Falconer. That Falcon.
Well, yeah, that's it.
Rowdy Piper has these glasses.
Roddy Piper.
They enable him to see what all the signs in a street actually say. The advertisements and the traffic signs crossing the street and in the park. The good-looking girl on the billboard promises a good time, having to do with some kind of insurance. That's if you look at it with your regular eyes. But Roddy's glasses tell a whole different story. The sign really says, you should believe everything the government tells you, no matter how horrible or impossible it seems. Bad is really good, and the other way around is the wrong way to go. There's no explanation of how these glasses work, or where he got them in the first place. At least, I can't figure it out. I came in after the opening credits. You know, where the producer and the makeup and the music is being directed by and behind all that, some action is taking place. And Roddy, I guess, is finding the glasses someplace in a diner where he is having his breakfast. Pancakes. And they are careful to show a very poor quality imitation maple syrup. If you see the movie from the beginning 3 or 4 times, you'll notice the sign that says to the undoctored eyes, the way to the restrooms actually states the maple syrup sucks. Roddy Piper will solve it all. He'll get to the bottom of the plot and foil the evil plans. And the good guys will win in the end. All you have to get is a pair of these see the truth glasses and a bunch of people working together for the cause. Maybe it helps if you are a professional wrestler. I don't know. Doesn't seem like it would hurt.
I can't believe I just heard you say Rowdy Piper.
Yes.
Yeah, one of my wrestling heroes.
Oh, really?
When I was, oh shit, I don't know, 11?
Really? Yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Is he a professional wrestler?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it killed.
Anybody know this movie I'm talking about?
I was hoping you invent. I'm glad you didn't invent it. I want to see it now. Whatever it is. It sounds.
They live.
They live.
They live.
Oh!
I've seen it.
Yeah.
So Rowdy was the actor.
Yeah.
Was he in that? Was he
Yeah, he was in that. He had the lead role. Yeah.
My good gracious.
Fight scene in the middle, and it's so good.
The longest fight scene in
The longest fight
we're
scene.
watching.
It was the most brutal.
He was the black guy, then, right?
Don't even care.
Or he wasn't the
I
white
watched
guy,
it.
I guess is a good one.
But had I known, Norm, I would have brought I have those glasses. You do actually have those glasses. Well, You can see my the son who others. lives in Brooklyn sent them to me as a gift, and so they must be for sale in Brooklyn at least.
Oh, yeah, they would be in Brooklyn, yeah. Probably very profitable.
Oh my
A
God.
quote from one of my favorite
What
poets,
year is it from?
Bob Marley,
83.
from Rat Race. In the abundance of water, the fool is thirsty. All right,
Directed by John Carpenter, that movie, apparently.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, that's very well.
Extremely good critical reception.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
was,
what? Yeah.
I was just informed.
yeah.
guys.
Well, I had
88.
I had been bothered
Pretty early Carpenter.
by
I went back to that.
an experience that happened in 1951, and it just, it was an itch that I couldn't reach. And I knew I should, not just I could, but I really should write a poem about it, but I could not get that sucker going. And 67 years went by, and I was still being bothered by the incident. And I told my little class of gangsters, senior gangsters, writers in books, about this. And of course, they just took off to jabbering on me, how you could do this, you could do that, you could do something else. And, I'd start down this road now. I'd try that, no. I'd do this, no. And they were making it sound like, you should really be able to do this. So today I sat down after 67 years, and this is what I came up with. Now the incident, the Korean War had started and been going on for a year. A friend of mine who gave me my nickname, he graduated in June of 1950, and he was dead by November of 1951, high school graduate. Like I said, the Korean War was going on, and I had gone to Pittsburgh to pursue a career in acting at Carnegie Tech, which went about as far as the cinch that's commemorated in lead pipe. And so I was working in the night as a dishwasher in a restaurant, and during the day the family had taken me into the home as a nanny, 17-year-old boy, as a nanny for their two daughters, 4 I think and 7. So I'd become not only an employee at this restaurant, but for all intents and purposes, a member of this family. And every night, well, seemed like every night, about 2 o'clock in the morning, I'd be woken up, and some woman, I don't know anything about her. She would walk 2 blocks in front of the house, and she would sing a song. Same song, the same words, every single night. And it bothered me. It absolutely bothered me, and I didn't even know why it bothered me. Never saw the woman. She didn't know I existed. This is a poem that I came up with. It's called Thinking of You. Sometimes it's a brown paper envelope containing a CD. Could be Jimmy Reed, A Little Rain, or the summer of '51, sir, and Calvin has gone away. A war in Korea. Police action, they call it. That's what they say. Police action. Or the voice of a woman at 2 in the morning. Sharp brick notes carved out in the chill, spiked, hanging, so clear. Why is it I spend the day, wake up and end the day, thinking of you? 3, 4 nights in a week, every night, singing. Calvin will not come home. In spite of all those home by Christmas promises, only what's left of Calvin, gift wrapped. She gets off the bus and walks 2 blocks, serenading whomever is awake to hear. To whom are you singing, lady? I've never seen you, and you do not know I exist. 60 some years later, you haunt me. A little rain has fallen in your life and in mine, in everyone's. We shared. You were everyone, and so was I. This poem is for you. This poem is for thinking of you.